In the previous video, we learned about the introduction of the rest assured. So in this video, we are going to start with the get method. So these are some prerequisites. So I'm assuming that this all are Java is installed on your machine, and you have Eclipse and IntelliJ on your machine, and TestNG. We are using the TestNG, so TestNG framework, and we are making a Maven projects. So let's start with it. So I am using IntelliJ. So clicking on File, New Project. So we are using Maven. So I will clicking Maven. So it's loading some artifact. Next. So I will giving the name rest assured demo. So click on finished. So this the dependency. So this is a pom.xml file. So it will be opening some kind of dependencies. So we need to download some dependencies. So I will be downloading from Maven. From Maven repository. So the first dependency we required is that we required a rest assured dependency. Rest assured. I'm adding some kind of comments over here. So rest assured dependency. Thereafter we required TestNG dependency, and we required a JSON simple dependency. So this is the Maven repository. We can download each dependencies from over here. So simply type rest assured. So this is the logo of rest assured. So we can download it here by clicking on this. So these are the various versions of rest assured. So I will be clicking on the update most recent version, that is 4.3.0. So once I click over here, so I will be getting the this tab. So it's a dependency, right? So I will be downloading it, copy. So here we should have a dependency stack, right? We don't have your dependency stack. So I will be writing here dependencies, adding the dependencies. So in the dependency stack we need to add the dependencies. So I will remove these comments. So directly we would like to add the dependencies over here. So I have added the rest assured dependency firstly. Therefore we need so we require two dependencies, that is JSON simple dependency as well. JSON simple. So this is the first dependency of JSON symbol, JSON.simple. So click on it. So click on the updated version, that is 1.1.1. So this is a dependency. So I will be copying this dependency over here, pasting it over here. Again we require a TestNG dependency. So this is TestNG dependency. So I will be clicking on it, the latest dependency. So I will be copying it, pasting over here. So I don't require this link, so I will be removing this link. So these are the dependencies. So this is our project, rest assured demo, and this is pom.xml file, and we have downloaded the dependencies. We have downloaded the dependencies from Maven repository. Oh, it's showing some error over here, that is on the red line. So we will try to run this Maven project. So for the IntelliJ user, you can directly click on this here Maven over here, and we can if you expand this our project, so there are some kind of options. So for the life cycle, we have options like install, verify, and all this. If you click on the install, what IntelliJ would be do is that it will be try to install all these jars on your particular project. So it will take the jars from the Maven repository and try to install it. So we'll be doing that. So let's see if it works, or we'll be using the other dependencies of Maven project. So okay, build success. It's taken a lot of time. This. Okay, but it is not passing, right? Means it is not showing some kind of error on the right line. So what we'll do is that we will take the other dependence of it. I guess the build is not very successful of the Maven. So we'll go back over here. So we'll take a 7.0.0 and we'll see whether it works or not. 7.0.0. Okay, it's working, I guess. Okay, it's working. So again we will run this. So it's working, so it will not required. Okay. So I will be removing out this commented line code, which is not required. It is a link of that particular dependency. So till now, what we have done is that we have added the dependency in the format XML file. Now we will be making one class, or we'll making one package. So this is the project structure of REST assured. So here are the main and test. For the testing, we are writing in our code into the test folder, and thereafter the Java. So what will I do is that I will create one package over here. So I will be calling as a com dot rest assured. Sorry for typo. Com dot rest assured. Yes, that's it. And firstly, I will close this format.xml file. So we make a Java class over here. So firstly, we want to make a class for get method. So rest assured for get method. So I will be giving this name of this rest assured for get method. So we will write our code over here now. So we'll be starting the code. So firstly, we are writing the code, right? So these are the some post and get method. So these are the get method firstly. So so this is the get method of weather service. So what we are going to do is that we are going to hit this particular get service, and we will validate the response of it. Okay. So this is the weather API of service, and we are validating the code as well. That is, the code will be 200. The code 200 code indicates the successful message, successful code. Okay, so let's start with the code now. So firstly we'll make a one method, that is void weather details something, weather details. So we are using our test ng, right? So we need to add the test annotation. Here again it is showing some red line error, that is at the test something. So we need, there are two options, right? If there is a other option uh, that is more actions. So you click on more actions and you should add a something, the rest I should so the test ng part over here, if there is an option. Or if getting the directly option of import class, you can directly import the class, that is the test, that is the org.testng.annotation class. Okay, so we are doing that. So if here is an option, if the dependencies means import option is not showing to you, then you can go to the more action option, and you can add a class path of the test ng. If you click on the add a class path to test ng, it will directly add the test ng. It will configure a test ng to your IntelliJ, and it will directly add a test ng dependency for you. So moving ahead. So for so then now we are so we are directly using the rest assured dot base URI. So we are writing here our base URI. These are the base URI, right? So we need to add our base URI. So I will be just adding a base URI, and thereafter we will do some kind of commenting code, right? Firstly the adding of the code, adding of the base URI has been done, and then we are going to send and get request, right? So I will add some comments by URI. We are going to send it as get request. Thereafter we are defining our request object. Thereafter we are doing response object, creating a response object. We say that again, response object, right? Thereafter we will validate the status code validation, that's it. Okay, these are some comments that we will be following, and after getting a response object, after creating a response, we are going to get a JSON body, right? So the return object would be in JSON, so we need to convert it into a string. So converting JSON to string. So these are some kind of the codes that we have been following, and this is nothing but specifying the URI, right? Specifying the URI, URL something, or URI. Okay, so we're starting right now. So next step is our URI. We are going to send it get request. So we are defining a get request over here. So at the request specification is used for it. Request specification. See, this all comes under the rest assured packages. We'll make an object of it. HTTP request is equals to rest assured dot given. Thereafter the other is that request object need to be created, right? Sorry, I missed something. So here is the request object, right? So something is wrong. So here is the request object, so I'll be defining over here, and now the same. Now response, so creating a response, right? So response is equals to, now we are using this request object, HTTP response dot request. In this we need to define which method we are going to use. Method dot, now here we are getting all the options, right? Get, put, all this method of the rest. So I will be using the get method, comma. So this is, and this URI is nothing but a weather URI, right? You can specify, you need to specify your own city or your whichever you can like. So I will be using city like Pune slash, so you would be getting the temperature of a Pune, hitting the service and getting the so here is a red line again, so you need to import a response class. Okay, till now we have defined the URI, we have defined a request object, and we have created one response, that method response is nothing but a get response, and we have defined a URI path of it. So now we need to, so now we are getting a response, right? So we need to convert, so we in the rest assured, in the REST API, mostly the response are getting in the JSON format. So thing is that we need to convert that JSON into string. So we need to perform, so we need to write a code for that, right? So again, and we need to take that code into one kind, what we call a string response is equals to, so we call it response 1 because we already defined one response, right? Response 1 is equals to, so we're getting the response from here. So this so it is hitting a service and getting the response dot get body, sorry for it, get body dot as string. So we are getting the response of response 1, and what we'll do is that we will validate the we will print the statement for it. System.out.print println. Yes, we need to print the statement. The response something is equals to plus response 1. It's a debugger code, or what we can say that it's an just and we are printing the statement of it. So we printed statement, right? Now this last step is that what we do is that we have to validate the status code. Okay, so we need to write a code for same. So status code would be form in integer format. So status code is equals to response, again response dot simple one method get status code. Okay, so we will be asserting, so we are using assert method to validate the response. Okay, so we are using assert dot asserts equals integer format. So this would be a status code, this would be expected. What should we need to expect here? 200 response would be a successful, oh, it's actual. So actual is nothing but a status code, right? Status code, and expected would be a 200, right? So okay, so we have been done. So we have validation of status code as well. So we can do what we say that status line verification as well over here. So I will be adding status line verification over here. Status line verification is the line verification of that string. Status line is equals to response dot get status line. So again we are using assert over here. Assert dot assert equals, so here is string, right? So I will be using a string. So status line comma, so what will be status code, right? So status code will be what? HTTP slash 1.1 200. Okay, would be status code. So I'll be adding over here HTTP slash 1.1 space 200 space okay. So it would be our status code. So we have defined the URI. So we have defined the request object with the request specification. We have created our response. We have hit our method with this our own city. So the response that we have been getting will be a JSON response that we will convert into string as well over here. So we have printed the response. So again we have done the validation of status code. So we have used assert method over here. So again we have used the verification of status line verification as well. So all done. So we will be running this code. So we are getting here error such as Java error release version 14 not supported. So it's nothing but an IntelliJ error. So what we can do is that we can directly go to settings, and here in the build execution, in the compiler part, expand this compiler, Java compiler. So in the Java compiler we have to select which version of Java we are using. So we are using the rest. So we are using 8th version. So Java 8 we are using. So we can set it over here 8. So apply. Okay. So now run the application again. So this is the console. Okay, successful. Great. So we were hitting the rest. I showed a Pune rest of weather service of Pune. So we are getting the Pune temperature here, right? So we have done some assertion as well of status line verification and status code. It's all successful. So in this get, so this is about the get method. In the next video, I will be doing the same implementation of the post method as well. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, do like, share and subscribe my channel. If you face any problem, do mail me to the email ID given in the description box or comment in the comment section.